Hello and welcome to Let's Play In the Space 2, Series 8, Episode number 43. I'm JC Proton. We're picking up at turn 111. We are playing a standard faction of the Unfallen on endless difficulty in a normal speed game. We are continuing our war against the United Empire. This turn we will be invading and occupying the Sabel star system, and we'll be invading and probably going to pillage the Baten system, and Zuyan we're going to just be sieging down, and we'll be invading it next turn, probably to pillage it. Also, at the end of last turn, the Cravers had asked for a truce, and they bribed me with 200 and something red saying, so I was like, sure, you can have truce for one turn. So we're going to be declaring war on Cravers again, and it's not going to go too well for the Lost Horatio. We're probably going to lose the Lost Horatio when they come to Fad, because he has it guarded with something. But, you know, we're going to be back at war with Cravers. We'll start attacking their food ships here in a half a dozen locations. Looks like it's going to be nice and profitable. So yeah, we're going to go right back to fighting with them because, you know, Cravers are bad and they're mean, and so they get the fire. Everybody else, you know, we're treating with the light. You know, the United Empire gets the fire and the Cravers get the fire. Everybody else gets the light. We're being nice to everybody. Everybody's cool. Horatio is able to make a demand on me. I think they can probably make a really strong demand. Let's look.
We are pleased to speak with you. You are almost as interesting as we are.
Huh. He really likes me, it seems, but his influence pressure is high enough. I think he's just about there. Now, if he does a demand, that means he can't declare war on me. And it may be... Let's run through the events, and then we'll do all the invasions and stuff. So,
by my cloth, your actions deserve the closest scrutiny.
Horatio wants trespassers out, and he wants me to remove my tendrils. Well, the answer to both of those is going to be no. Let's see what else we got.
Though we doubt the purity of your motives, the Protectorate has a proposal for you.
Huh. They want an alliance, and they'll give me Proto-Orchid, but they also want me to give them these technologies. Wow. That is such a big no. Huh. He wants truce for 33 titanium. Don't know how motivated I am to accept that. That's a maybe. Maybe he'll buy one turn, kind of like I am with the Cravers right now.
Horatio feel content anytime we think of you and your obvious appreciation of us.
Yeah, Horatio's always got to make it about him, right?
Horatio feel content anytime we think of you and your obvious appreciation of us.
Okay, so I'm going to do those at the end of the turn, those diplomatic actions where I'm going to tell him no, and I'm going to proceed with my invasions and such before I consider giving United Empire a peace. And then we'll go ahead and declare war on the Cravers and do that stuff. So, we're done entwining here at Fidus, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's move all of those Vine ships out of there and head towards Altair. 2 turns, 2 turns. Yusho population boost ended. I'll have to do that one off camera, probably next turn. I already moved, this is the populations that grew, and I already shuffled them around. So I'm not really in a position to do the Yusho right now. We'll just do them next turn. A lot of populations growing all kinds of different stuff. A couple of Bagabag grew, which is good because I don't have those everywhere. Pretty much have a Pistis everywhere though. New hero. So this is a really good one. This is a really good ecologist leader. He's got the extra resources here, and he has the extra resources here on Empire. So both of those are Empire-wide boosts, and then this is also a luxury boost on system. Plus lots of food, which stacks up amazingly well with the super biofuel factory, and this is really good. So, and that's good. So, yeah, he's the winning choice, man. He's the winner. Good to have him. Sheridan are starving at Rhea. Yeah, Rhea is very unhappy. Those populations are very unhappy with having been conquered by me. I think we want to probably move some of those Yusho around. Somewhere that's not AI. Somewhere where we have some room. Where we got some space here. BD's got a lot of room. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, BD's right there, not too far. Cool, and from there we can redistribute those. Alright, we got Dust Bonanza, School of Geniuses, and Pocket Laboratory. I went ahead and queued those up all over the place. We're getting ontological reverse engineering next. And what I decided to do was, since that one is going to be the third one that will unlock this, I'll have 3 on each side. I'm going for Genius of the Endless next. So I canceled, I had, this one was in queue. I had a couple other things in queue, so I canceled those out. So the extra science per turn is going to go into queue, and then it'll apply to researching Genius of the Endless, which at my current rate will take about 3.5 to 4 turns. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then I'll make all future researches cheaper. 20% less on costs and 10% more research on systems. So it's that's a really good one to get. So let's go ahead and do the stuff here. Sabel, let's go ahead and take the system. We're going to take ownership of it. Sorry about the sniffing. Wow. 5,500. We'll watch the first fight. Okay, we got Sabel. We recently pillaged it, so I don't believe it's worth pillaging. Yeah, it's almost no value for pillage. So we're going to go ahead and occupy the system. And now Zuyin is the capital. And let's go ahead and invade Baten, whatever. And I think we're probably just going to pillage this one. $1,700, 5.8. Yeah, we'll probably pillage it. And I'm really okay with these guys getting locked down there. Doesn't really matter to me if I can't move them, because we're just going to go back to war with them next turn. So we'll just go ahead and pillage it now. Okay, so Baten's back to 320 defense, so it's not going to take long for us to siege that down again. And Zuyin, okay, that's fine. The negotiated contract is no longer valid? Huh. So he's decided he's not willing to offer it anymore. Interesting. Okay. Guess we're refusing it. Excuse me. Oh, now he's going to force it on me. Okay, we're going to refuse that. No problem. We have 40,000 influence. We can easily afford that. Okay, so we're just going to refuse that, and then we're just going to crush him. No big deal. Okay, great. So let's see. We've got these vine fleets moving up to Altair. Altair entwining is in progress. Now that he's not happy with us doing the entwining, I guess there's not really much of a downside. Let's go ahead and entwine Aquarius, his home system. And we'll have it entwined in one turn. The fleet from Ying over to Andromeda and entwine, and that'll be done in one turn. So then we're just going to move this fleet to Othero and the Aquarius fleet over to Eso, and then from Othero we'll go to Essa, and from Eso we'll go to Merope, and we'll move our way down while this fleet moves its way up. And we'll have to get Muses and Zane and And once we have finished entwining everything here, then we'll continue on across here with all 3 of those vine fleets, assuming Horatio is cool with it and doesn't actually declare war. If he declares war, obviously we're going to need a lot of military, because all of a sudden we're going to have a war with a lot of people. Okay, so we're done with both of those. We're done with that. Off camera, I already did these things. We do need to bring these fleets out of the hangars and move them. See, I've got my resources coming up there with the mech suit quarters getting completed. Still got some microwave pipes sneaking in there every now and then. A little bit of terraforming. Oh, new trade subsidiary completed at Rhea. So I believe that's all 5. We're at 5 of 5 trading subsidiaries. So this is what they're yielding. So this is what the trade routes look like this. So our 3 headquarters are down here at AA, AL, and AE, these 3. And then the trade subsidiaries are here at BH, BO, BN, BJ, and BK. And the current incomes, 56.1 deciduous trees, 69.2 transvines, 35.2 gossamer, and 18.9 dust water per turn. We also have some little incomes, 4.3 of protospores, and a little bit of the other stuff, not much. 8.8 of the hydromial. So potentially, if I take all of the Horatio systems, I could use, I'll have enough to use hydromial, and I could use also protospores in my system development upgrades. So we'll see how that goes. Once I have Horatio fully entwined, I might go ahead and pick up this technology when I'm ready. When I'm done taking down United Empire, I may go ahead and do super light content so that I can start Pacific conversion on all of the Horatio systems that are entwined. And we'll see what happens with that. That might get a little spicy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this Cravers stuff, man. All right, Cravers. So as agreed, you wanted me to have a truce with you, which I have agreed to, and I fulfilled my part of the deal. I gave you a truce. And so that truce is over now. Yeah, you should be wary.
What do you sound like when you scream?
Yeah, so we're back at war. Diplomatic exchange with 2 Horatio is no longer valid. Interesting.
We may not consume you, but all are consumed in time.
Interesting. So now that I'm at war with Cravers again, Horatio is okay with me having the vines there. Interesting. Okay, so this guy's going to get destroyed. Let's go ahead and do the things here. $1,500 dust. Nice. $900 dust. $2,948 dust. Nice. Another 900. Another 900. And this one, I think we can attack this guy here. Yeah, we're not attacking the betrayers. That'll help someone progress along the quest line to get their bastion. We don't need to help anybody getting a bastion. I don't know who it is, but it doesn't matter. Nobody else needs a bastion. Okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with all of those results. That's a pretty nice amount of dust that we're drawing off from the Cravers, so that's pretty good. Okay, so this fleet at FAD, the Lost Horatio, you know, he had a pretty good run. You know, he lasted a long time. He's at less than 60% of his hit points, so he is a goner. There's no surviving, so he might as well fight. There's no point in retreating. He'll be gone instantaneously, of course. But, you know, we'll have him fight the best he can. We'll do a medium range battle tactic. And he'll go pew pew kaboom. Full reserves. Fewer the proud. Repair and recover. I guess we'll do that one. Wow. That's ugly. that is a not looking good. But he served us well. He was a good scout, and he served us well. You know, it's voluntary hazardous duty, man. So he's I think that's the first scout we've lost. Maybe just about the first ship we've lost in this game, something like that. It's been pretty darn peaceful. That's an ugly one. Yeah. Did I do any damage at all? What's the math say? Without missed shots. Hey, I did a total of 0 damage. Wow. Look at the rail guns he has. Okay, we'll move all our fleets and let's pull our ships out of the hangars. Oh, he's decided he wants trespassers out.
Horatio feel content any time we think of you and your obvious appreciation of us.
So we have built an oak forest. So it's interesting. So here in the hangar, it's 196,088. Or, I mean, 19,000. Oh, I wish it was 196,000. 19.7 thousand damage, right? But when we bring it out of the hangar, then the damage is increased to 29,533. And I'm sure that that's directly because of the mutual understanding. So since we're friendly, we're at peace with 5 factions, that's a 50% damage increase, which seems about right, from 19 to 29. So let's run through and get all the ships out of the hangars, and then we'll go ahead and get them deployed, and you can see what I'm building everywhere right now. So if everything stays peaceful with Horatio and their alliance, I'm still going to need some thorns and some fleet anyway, because I'm going to be, even if I entwine all the way over to the Cravers, then I'm going to be attacking Craver systems. So I'm going to need fleet to do that. So even if everything stays cool in the gang, and we entwine all the way over here, then I'll be needing military to start taking these Craver systems, take them all down. If Horatio decides to pick a fight, well, then I guess we're gonna be having a fight here, and then if the Sophons come at us, then there's going to be that angle as well. So we'll definitely have our work cut out for us. If I could control my mouse, that would be great. Honestly, all I'm going to be doing is just moving the fleets I just produced, moving them over here or over here to meet up with my leader fleets. So that's all that's really left this turn. Vine chips. Where are those vine chips? These two? Okay. Those 2 vine ships go up here to Altair. Those guys are going to stay there doing what they're doing. Guarding. That dude, oh yeah. Not sure why this hasn't gotten colonized. It's a nice resource there. I'm going to fly over here to keep an eye on this pirate. I think I'm going to go cruising that away. And I think that's it for the turn, really. I think everything else I'll be doing off camera. Let me tell him no. We'll see what he says. So I'm going to say no to moving my fleets out.
Horatio doubts your motives and your ethics. We also deplore your lack of refinement.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's probably about it, and guess we'll see you guys in the next one, and thanks everybody for watching. See you next time.